News 1226 this morning. Weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m. Stream whenever, wherever, however. Just search WRDW Plus on any streaming platforms.
Live from Augusta. Breaking news.
We begin with breaking news tonight as we follow the results of the South Truce. Here at home, a packed house tonight in McCormick County as the community wanted to get more information about the Pollard Lumber Company's plans for a possible data center and natural gas pipeline project. Here at home, a packed house tonight in McCormick County as the community wanted to get more information about the Pollard Lumber Company's plans for a possible data center and natural gas pipeline project. Right now, the county is looking at creating rules and a possible pause on any new data centers. Your Ethan Hunter is live in studio. Ethan, a lot of new details learned at the information meeting tonight.
Yeah, we do have a much clearer picture about this area right here. That's between Whitetown Road and Main Street, not far from downtown McCormick at all. Pollard Lumber Company owns that land and is looking to make it the site of the area's next data center and run a natural gas pipeline into the county with Kinder Morgan. Plans shared at Tuesday's meeting.
One of the reasons the industry going up in McCormick County is the grid of natural gas.
Plans not completely agreed on.
They won't tell us where the gas line is or where it's proposed to go. They can't give those specifics. So that's kind of important.
Neighbors piled into the MIM Center for the Pollard Lumber Company to share plans for their 1,000-acre data center and natural gas plant they've proposed just miles from downtown McCormick.
There's 250 miles of water line, there's 50 miles of sewer, and there's no gas lines currently. So obviously the data center will bring the gas line and will upgrade the water and sewer infrastructure that exists.
Pollard says a more than $200 million gas pipeline would be brought to the county with Kinder Morgan. The user of the data center would also pay for upgrades to the county's aging water and sewer systems and could double the county's budget through taxes on the site. Still, a lot of neighbors aren't sold.
There's no way we want data center here. That's just not what the people who we know want. That's not why anybody came here.
I think there is a great deal of concern about the quality of life in McCormick. So they're asking people to rush through a decision, and they're saying trust us, and it doesn't work out real well often.
The company says the site would use 300 to 500,000 gallons of water a day, and it would be 100% gas-powered with that pipeline, taking 6 years to fully build. The project would be a big change for McCormick. Changes not everyone is on board with.
I want to retire here, and so do most of my friends that I know here. We just love this area, and it's going to be spoiled.
And when I asked, the Pollard Lumber Company said that they could not reveal the developer or the end user of the data center yet. They said they do have them, but aren't able to disclose that. The county has 3 measures in front of them right now at County Council. This rezoning request, a 9-month pause on all data centers, and an ordinance to spell out rules and regulations. Their next meeting is August 18th.
Something we will continue to follow, but a lot of details coming out of tonight's meeting. Thanks for that update, Ethan. In Augusta, you have 2 more chances to make your voice heard about the future of data center rules on Monday, August 31st at the Robert Howard Community Center, and then on Thursday, September 3rd at the Warren Road Community Center. Both start at 6 o'clock. To weather now as we send things over to your first alert meteorologist, Malik Bryan. Malik, gives a busy day on the radar. How are things looking tonight?
Yeah, it was a busy day out there on the radar. Things have quieted down a little bit here, but we're still tracking a few things as we head into the overnight and evening hours here, including in areas we were tracking moving some showers and thunderstorms moving into northern portions of Georgia, southern North Carolina, upstate South Carolina. There is what we're going to continue to watch. Right now, though, most of the CSRA, it's quiet. It's nighttime. You're probably going off to bed, quiet, nothing out there, unless you're in places like Edgefield and Aiken counties here, probably already hearing some rumbles of thunder out there in Aiken as some of these showers and storms continue to race off towards the south here. We were tracking this as it moved out of Saluda County, had the severe thunderstorm warning up there. Has since weakened as it moves off to the south, and is still providing with some heavy rainfall and some lightning here. Actually could help you fall asleep a little bit there if you need a little bit of a white noise or some thunderstorms. We'll continue to track this as it heads off to the south, eventually into Barnwell County here over the next couple of hours, including some gusty winds, maybe 25, 30 miles an hour associated associated with that right there. This line that's pushing out, that's just rain cool air out in front of that line of storms here. But we won't be talking about much cool air here in the CSRA as we head over the next couple of days. Here's the heat index forecast as we head into your Wednesday and Thursday here. Heat index as high as 109, maybe even 110 by Thursday. And unfortunately, it's going to go higher than that by the time we're looking at Friday. We'll take a look at our highs and any rain chances that we have going through the rest of the week coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Malik. Right now, Riverside CSRA College Night returns to Augusta Thursday, September arthritis patients. The Savannah Riverside CSRA College Night returns to Augusta Thursday, September 3rd. It'll be from 5 to 8 in the Augusta Convention Center. Admission and parking will be free. High school seniors will have the chance to win $1,000 scholarships. Many colleges and institutions are offering on-the-spot acceptance letters and free applications at College Night. Early childhood care can be hard to find, but experts say high-quality early learning can pay off for years. Your Genesis Maestre shows you why it matters.
You know, it's really good for young kids because 90% of children's brain develop by the time they're 5 years old.
Amy M. Jacobs is the commissioner of the Georgia Department of Early Care and Learning, or DCAL. In Georgia, licensed childcare can start as early as 6 weeks old, but she says it's an individual decision for families.
Finding childcare can be intimidating, and it is a really, really important decision, especially as you're thinking about leaving your child maybe for the first time.
According to the nonprofit Georgia Alliance of Early Education for Ready Students, or GEERS, there are about 181 early learning providers in Columbia and Richmond County. Matt Gregory says he wants to help families find more options for their children to grow.
With a local community like Columbia County growing so much, these communities are experiencing limited availability. That's exactly why we're here.
Gregory is the owner of the Primrose School of Augusta, which is expected to open this fall. He believes the school can help close that childcare gap. And as a parent, he has seen the benefits firsthand.
It's just great to see our 4-year-old going into pre-K already ready for kindergarten.
And experts say those early years can shape a child's future far beyond pre-K.
There's even research that shows they're more likely to graduate from high school, go on to job, career, higher education.
In Augusta, Genesis Maestre on your side.
If you're looking for early childhood care or education, we have the link to DCAL's Child Care Search at wrdw.com. Malik?
Taking a look at your bus stop forecast here as you head out the door for tomorrow morning. Okay, pretty decent start to the day out there. Can't complain about the lower 70s. It will feel pretty humid out there, but once we hit the mid-90s by the afternoon, the heat index values around 105, we'll give it a B. We could see a stray shower or storm out there that may have to dodge, but overall, could be sunshine and hot. We'll talk about the rest of your forecast coming up right after the break.
Hot, fresh, ready when you are. Grab a breakfast burrito, corn dogs, or pepperoni pizza with our new value deals. Just $4, $5, or $6 at Parker's Kitchen.
Don't you hate it when you leave your car in a hot parking lot and it turns into a sauna? Good luck getting that ice cream home in one piece. The average in-car temperature is 43 degrees higher than outside, which means on some days it can reach up to 138 degrees inside your car. That's why you need to enter the First Alert Weather Sunshade Watch and Win contest, sponsored by Watkins Towing. Watch News 1226 this morning, Mondays and Fridays from 6 to 6:30 a.m. for the word of the day. Then watch News 12 at 6 o'clock to see if you're a winner. Enter at wrdw.com/contest.
Time with your family is sacred. I cherish the moments I spend with my wife and son every day. As a lawyer, I know how an injury can change all of that in an instant. It impacts your health, your work, your loved ones, your whole life. I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. After your accident, I'm here to help you recover and get what you deserve for your injuries so you can get back to the moments that really matter. After an accident, call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, 706-724-7224.
Hey, welcome back. If you've been outside, you know it has been hot. Malik, I know that's something you're talking a lot about. Is it one day this week it's supposed to be in the triple digits?
You know, a lot of people are like, well, okay, it's supposed to be hot in August, but I'm here to tell you that this is going to be atypical August heat. We're going to be hotter than we should be. We're supposed to be around 93 this year, and 93 this time of year.
Okay.
And we're going to go up from that. We're going to be well above that, unfortunately, here. Right now, we got some showers and some storms to talk about here that are moving through Aiken and pushing south here into Barnwell County out of Edgefield, moved out of Saluda County, had a severe thunderstorm warning there earlier. We'll continue tracking that as we head to the overnight hours here. But the main story here is going to be the high temperatures as we head towards Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, our average temperature this time of year, 93 degrees. you don't see anything near that on the next 5 days here. So 96, 98, and then 100 degrees by the time we hit Friday. We haven't hit 100 degrees all year so far at Bushfield and Augusta, and we could hit that by the time we head towards our Friday here. So that's what we're looking at. Hot temperatures, heat index is going to be well above that. You know that because, you know, it's always humid in the southeast this time of year. Taking a look at our heat index values here. Triple digit heat. 105 plus for it feels like tomorrow afternoon, and it's only going to go up from there, and that's why we also have that heat risk for us. It's going to stay in that major category for us as we move into Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday. How about we take it a step up? We had some purple there. Magenta's not a real color. It's just another shade of purple there. Extreme value for Thursday and Friday. We'll take it back down towards the major category. The overall lesson here is to make sure that you're keeping yourself well hydrated and cool when you're inside. All right, take a look at our in-house models now picking up on those storms that are moving through Aiken, eventually moving south in the Barnwell, Allendale County. We'll see how that continues to move through the rest of the CSRA. Hopefully continues to fall apart and weaken here as we head over the next couple of hours, and that's what this shows here, around 12:30 moving through. But we're also watching those storms that were up in North Carolina and see what they do as they continue to weaken as they move through. So that's what that shows, maybe an overnight rumble of thunder or two in the early morning hours, talking 2, 3, 4 a.m. here by the time we're rolling out here. So might see some red roads if you're waking up super duper early. Tomorrow afternoon, an isolated shower or two, if you're lucky, because that'll cool you off a little bit. You see the temperatures here, all of us into the upper 90s. Feels like temperatures are going to feel way higher than that for your Wednesday here. Stray shower or storm, maybe firing up in the afternoon. Again, it's going to be few and far between. Not everybody is going to get wet as we head through the day on tomorrow. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast here, and you'll see those temperatures hot, 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 and hot again, hot one more time, and super duper hot as we head towards your Friday there. 30% chance of rain on your Wednesday. We'll take it down to 20% for Thursday and Friday. About 30% chance of rain for Saturday. Cool it down just a little bit to a nice, cool 98 degrees. How about that for you? Nowhere near 93 for where we should be this time of year. It's going to be a hot stretch on the 7-day for all of us here in the CSRA, Santa.
Thanks, Malik. As we head to break, we're giving you a live look from Iowa and your winning lottery numbers.
News 1226 this morning, weekdays from 4:30 to 7 a.m.
A drunk driver comes down the road. I didn't even see him.
There was a truck parked across the road. I never saw it until it was too late.
When clients call, you can feel the burden that they're carrying, and we want to make sure people understand that we're here to help them.
This is my new super mattress at Rooms to Go. Designed by experts just for me and you. Strong, durable, no sink, no sag, and most importantly, so comfortable. Thanks to the layers and layers of extra support. Lie down, test it, spines aligned, pressure's off, less motion, and totally cool to the touch. Boom! You wake up refreshed and very happy. My new super mattress. A great mattress at a great Rooms to Go price. You'll know it when you try it.
Keisha Lance Bottoms wants to build.
Smell it in the air here. It's so close. You know what else is close? Mick tomorrow with our Mick What's and Mick Where Mick forecast here. We're going to grab the Mick Red Mick t-shirt because it's going to be Mick hot outside. The Mick shades because the Mick sun's going to be Mick out toasting all of us all because the Mick heat index is going to be near Mick 105. We'll take another look at your Mick 7-day forecast coming up right after the Mick break.
Time and Temp, sponsored by Riverside Heating and Air.
Riverside Heating and Air Conditioning is the CSRA's expert heating and cooling company. Join the Riverside Comfort Club with regular HVAC maintenance starting as low as $15 per month.
Does your home have walls? You have sagging floors, interior wall cracks, or out-of-level door frames? Our products exceed the industry standard and are backed by the best transferable warranties.
Why did the house fall down?
I don't know.
Because he didn't call my dad.
Good news tonight for dog owners. Your dog can tell if you're happy just by looking at your face. Something we both didn't know until now, Malik, but we're going to try this out. A new study went into how dogs respond to human expressions. Researchers used MRI scans of dogs' brains while they looked at pictures of people's faces. When dogs saw happy faces, it activated a part of their brains associated with reward processing, while neutral faces did not.
That's very interesting. So smiling at your dog makes them happy, but if they do something wrong, should I go make a frumpy face and look mean at them and make them feel really bad about tearing up the couch or something?
I think so. I didn't know this. I thought it was all about your tone, right?
Mhm.
You know, dogs would just hear you when you're happy, you get all cute, you kind of baby talk to them, and then you're like stern when they do something bad. But now you don't need to say anything. You just look at them a certain way.
See, the dogs are smart, and they'll do this because they love you. Cats, on the other hand, doesn't matter if you smile, doesn't matter if you frown. They're only sticking around because there's food nearby.
You know, I've never had a cat, but I would probably say, you know, they're
Meanwhile, Mother Nature, she's sticking around, and she's bringing us some oppressive mugginess and humidity here, and that's going to be coupled with our high temperatures, getting near 100 degrees by the time that we head towards our Friday. 20% chances of rain, so stray shower or storm, but that cooling off is going to be few and far between.
Okay, a cool off sounds nice when you're looking at temps like 100. Thanks for joining us tonight. That's all our time. Tune in tomorrow at 4:30.
Time to join the Morning Mix Mug Club, sponsored by All Weather Heating and Cooling.
Head to WRDW.com/Morning Mix to win a Morning Mix mug.
And catch the mix Wednesday and Friday mornings to see if you're a winner. Enter today.
You asked.